So I don't know if you can see it, but right there is the old copper lines for the old tank. Right there. Because we removed ours completely. So it looks like to me, they said the tank was installed further back towards the road. And they also, again, I found out after the fact, hit the water line, removing the tank. So it could be the case. I just don't want to do anything and destroy the water line going into the home. But you can clearly see there's some bad stuff down there. All along there. Which, if that's from the old tank, you know that's going to be a good sample for the homeowner. Because now all of a sudden State Farm is prorating, which is unbelievable to me. Unbelievable. How much you think State Farm pays Patrick Mahomes to do that commercial? Probably a lot of money, right? There I go again, getting cynical. All right, folks, this is boring, I'm sure. We're just waiting for oversight to come so I can give him some good samples. We'll take some PID readings, investigate here. That's about it, you know. We're climaxing right here for Tank Masters. Okay, folks, we're gonna make this a short day today. I've got a doctor's appointment. Go see if I screwed up my shoulder. It's clicking and popping bad. So I spoke with the representative from H2M. He'll be here in an hour. So in an hour, we'll take a couple of scoops off that sidewall because he wants to see it down from the void. And he's going to sample that. We'll do readings. All those readings are high. I have about, I'm just going to clean this area up, that wall a little bit. It's probably going to be another 6 tons. I have about 45 up here on the deck. And that's it. So we're going to, and then we're going to spend a good hour or so cleaning this up. After it's loaded out, the mysterious vent pipe, and that'll be it for today. We'll be back tomorrow, where in the morning, whatever left here, we'll load out, and then we're going to start backfilling. But right before that, we'll take our clean 4 sidewall samples, and then a clean bottom. I'm going to let him put this thing where he wants it. I don't know how you can work like that, bro.
Like what?
Like on a backwards, like you're in a recliner.
I'm going to be pushing slop towards me to make a mess.
Man, that looks like a good sample right there.
I don't know how you can work like that.
Because you can't see. He's got to be warm. Well, it's spotty over there. That's got to get cleaned up. I mean, we got another truck again. So I'm going to have this truck come back. He's going to run to Carteret, New Jersey, empty, and then come back. And then I'll probably schedule 2 trucks in the morning. We'll see. We'll get some readings here. We'll get some true readings now because it's all not diluted with water. Would have been good if this wasn't completely in the way. Let's get that branch out of his way, because something like that will snag on a hydraulic line, pop it, and then we're down for 2 hours. Ah, that's good on my shoulder. Hey, and get that one right there. The one that keeps hitting your bucket. Yeah. Rip it, man. Just go down. We'll clean it up later. Grab it. Grab it with your thumb. There you go. All right. Now load it out. We need the extra weight. While Frosty, me and Frosty. Hey folks, if you've got an underground oil tank, I suggest you remove it. This spill is gonna cost, hopefully them nothing, but it's probably gonna creep up into the $40,000 range. 4 days. What do you think, Frosty? He's got to be cold. Good morning, folks. So yesterday after I left, Craig loaded out a truck. It was about 23 tons. This is going to be our last truck here. Today is the beginning of day 3. I don't think Oversight will be here today. They're normally here just to watch us remediate or excavate. So we're gonna get another 20 in here. So it looks like it's coming in at right around 70 tons. That's a nice load there. Looks like Craig got here a little bit early to clean this up. And then we're gonna start backfilling. Big Red is not going to get up there. Big Red's only a 2-wheel drive vehicle. Well, let me just check to make sure Craig's not filling up Big Red. Hey. Hey, you're not filling Big Red, are you?
Yeah.
It's never getting up here.
It's all full.
Never getting up.
Got it. We can dig out, worst case.
All right, we should just run Masons. Because we can get the Masons all the way up here. If we can get it at least to here and then just dump, I'll push it in. I'm just saying. Okay, we'll watch Big Red go nowhere and I'll have to dig out of it. But apparently he told me it's already full. They're back at the shop. And that's it. Let's see what the void looks like if I'm dealing with a lot of water. So I went to my doctor yesterday and he said, sure enough, looks like I retore my rotator cuff. So he's going away on vacation. When he comes back, I gotta go in and get an MRI. So I think Craig's that one corner right there, we're right around the footing. I don't know, it looks bad, but he said it was mostly organic. He had another pocket down there. The line is still working. So all good, just gotta go nice and slow when we backfill that area. And just compact. And then clean this whole thing up. This stuff is completely frozen solid, so that's always fun. That's always fun. So I'm gonna backfill. We had 10 tons for the 1,000 gallon tank, plus the 70, so we'll put in a little more than 80 tons today. We should be able to get that done today. And then this entire area, we'll grade, hand rake it a little bit, and then we will probably bring in at least 20 tons. And here is where it's ideal that I have 400 tons of topsoil. At the end of the year, I purchase it, I stockpile it, and I cover it. So through the winter, I have nice topsoil that I can spread, because no quarries run topsoil in the winter. It's impossible to get. So that's why I buy it in bulk. So that's why I can still, you know, it looks better, obviously. It's better in the springtime, because as soon as it all thaws out, it's easier to rake if there's any clumps. And then you throw seed and it'll germinate. I mean, what kind of finished product am I gonna have with this? It's gonna look like shit. And it's easier to do it. So over the next 2 days, that's what we've got to do, which I don't see a problem at all. And then I'm gonna wait 10 days to see what State Farm says. I'm so upset by this, that they're pulling this. So the homeowner doesn't even know. This bill is gonna be, you know, around $37,000 to $39,000. Homeowner doesn't even know how much they have to pay. I mean, can you imagine that right before Christmas? I couldn't. And these folks have been with State Farm since 1976. That's how they're treating that customer. It's just so frustrating. That's almost 48-year customer, paying his bill every single year. They said they don't have any claim in. They also have State Farm as their cars. So they want to take another sample to prorate instead of covering. You know, because they, like I said earlier yesterday, they got to save money because they got to pay Patrick Mahomes to do that State Farm commercial. And the 9 other commercials they have. It's bullshit, really is. All right, I'm done complaining. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I gotta go through this surgery again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Does it sound like I'm whining? I woke up late again. I didn't have my coffee. That's it. That's all I got. All good stuff now. It's good to be alive. I'm gonna see my boys in a couple of minutes, and we're gonna help these folks out. Okay, so Daddy said don't bring Big Red because it ain't gonna do nothing.
We're gonna get back here.
You ain't getting Big Red past this tree stump, bro. 100?
Hey, what'd she say? I said, she was like, you guys can't be doing this.
The school bus driver came by and complained that our trucks were parked here. We can't do that. We're actually out here on an emergency spill cleanup. So if we wanted, we can close the road. So, but school bus driving is not an easy job. Well, I mean, if we want the best chance, we set these mats right here in that little track and bonsai.
We're getting it up.
Bonsai it up.
We got a lot of cleaning up to do first. Or are you gonna blade it?
No, we're gonna blade it. Yeah.
No, it's frozen. The frozen tundra?
The frozen tundra. What is that? Frozen tundra.
Stop it. Really? Keep walking.
What?
Come on.
Well, I'm not asking you, Corey.
See, that's Alaska? Gosh darn it, he's wrong!
Mike, frozen tundra. Packers what? What game? He said it.
Was it San Francisco? That's
Nope.
the game ever.
I don't know about that.
72.
Pretty sure it was against Baltimore, right, Craig?
1972.
Super Bowl one?
42 trap, baby. 42 trap.
Look it up though. Alaska is a frozen tundra.
Put an alley here.
Okay, well, I mean, Corey may have it on that, you know?
It's not when you say the frozen.
Yeah, I did say it like that, Corey. What was that old NFL film movie?
It is.
What? Yeah, it's Anchorage. What is those NFL films? No, it was something else. With that music, dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, that was wonderful, man. YouTube probably has that. I loved watching that.
Steve Sable.
Yes, Steve Sable. And his kid, or his dad.
Steve might be the kid.
Yeah, his dad was the voice, I think.
That started the whole thing.
Yeah.
Ed.
Hey, props to Irish guy for the 11th comment in when I said, it should have been Sammy. He knew what it was immediately. And that was like 2 years ago. So then, I hope you don't get mad at me, Irish guy. But then he called up and goes, what's your biggest hoodie? Because I'm 6'7". I'm like, wow. I don't know, but I want that picture. Military red, I hope.
Ow.
And then Craig pricks his finger. Ow. All right, folks, we have a big cleanup here. Craig did a good job cleaning that up. He's good at that. Frosty? What's the background on Frosty?
He's a snowman.
Very good, Craig. He's a snowman. But that really doesn't look like Frosty, though.
It's not. That's just a snowman.
That's just a snowman. That's not Frosty? He's an impersonator. He's an impersonator.
Oh.
I think we have to go a little more lefter, closer to the left to the lefter. That's going to be a little steep right there. All right, so let's see the show. Let's see Big Red not make it to, well, we got a little help with the mats. I mean, the only way it's going to get in is if I drive it. That's it. And
We gotta clear all this out. Who's the cleanup man?
what do you mean the cleanup? You did. You did all this, Craig. You cleaned it up. I said good job.
I gotta walk my
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean, you people?
What's going on?
Well, what is this on?
A chunk of frozen tundra?
We gotta move it.
Well, yeah, it should be moved a little bit closer anyway. We want to avoid that stump. Listen, I'm not, it's my arm right here. This is all I should be doing with my arm right now. That's it. Doctor was like, he took it personal.
And for that reason.
Yeah, he goes, why didn't you come in for your 4 week? I said, I was feeling good. He goes, oh, that's why it is. I said, because I didn't make my appointment. That's why it's tore. I said, well, let's get past the blame game. I'll take the blame. Let's just fix it. I'm going on vacation. All right, here we go. I mean, we got the mat set up, so. $20,000 of stone. Oh, you ain't gonna get it. You gotta go. You gotta go. Great, go. There you go. There you go. Wait. Hey, what'd I say? The tree stump? You're 12 feet from the tree stump.
Oh, you slide.
And you destroyed all that.
You destroyed that. Dig it out, Paco. Pull him.
We don't have a chain.
Put the bucket.
That bends it, dude. I ain't doing that.
We have one chain.
Yep.
The basketball hoop.
Said we have a chain on the basketball hoop.
Oh, yeah. Around the base of the basketball hoop. There is no chain.
There's no chain around the base of the basket.
Somebody took it.
So, looks like Daddy's right, huh? Well, I mean, that attempt was weak, dude. You got a bonsai.
I did. The plates moved. Yeah.
That was not a bonsai. Stop. That was not a bonsai. So I'm just gonna dig out of it now. So now all the mats gotta get. These kids, man, they just don't listen. They just don't listen. Ah. Ow. Shit. Directly under the wire. Nonsense. It's right under the wire. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey, are there? I have. No, my truck's not here. Oh my God. I don't want to do this. Come on. Why are you saying hold on? Come on. Stop, stop. Let me know, I can't. Ready? Go. Go. Stop. Dump it. I found good soil earlier and backfilled around that copper line, so I'm not worried about that. First load of this is going right over it. So I'll compact it gently. All right, you're good. You bob and weave, folks, right? Okay. We're not going to use her anymore. Or actually, if we got a chain, it wouldn't be bad, but maybe saying a prayer or a little go time speech. I don't know. Or maybe just putting it in four-wheel. You got to go faster than that. But we do have four-wheel in that. Yeah. Over. Very good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. Very good. That's why we don't bring Big Red.
It's just a driver, bro.
No doubt, dude. You didn't bonsai, which I thought it was gonna. What were you doing? Like a little go time hype up speech, or you putting it in four wheel? All right. All right. So this is 15 tons in. Just take our time here and compact it. I'm gonna get it to right about that level. All compact the base underneath there, and then I'm gonna install that pipe. I said I was gonna get solid pipe, but if you'll look here, this is all perforated too. I'm not sure the theory on that, but you'll have a lot of stone under here. So that was the homeowner, Linda. She's a sweetheart. She's worried about what they're gonna pay. So in 10 days from now, the results will come back. They'll submit those results to State Farm, and then you wait and see what they're gonna pay on the bill. So, first time I had to ever explain that to a homeowner. The boys are all getting low. I mean, right here is where that water line was. So you can see we're pretty firm right there. But I just want to build up a platform beneath this PVC pipe now. And I'll compact it so that when I lay it over top, there's not a lot of overburden on that. So it's not like it's going to crush it. And then we'll just install that pipe. Kind of spread it out in lifts here a little bit. I've got a jumping jack. I'm gonna go get the jumping jack and pound that in a little bit. I didn't want to do it over the water line, but I will right here. Anytime I get beneath, say, 8 to 10 feet, I want to use the jumping jack, but obviously I can't use that, so. Well, that went better than I thought it would. Jim, we're gonna have to cut that way. All right, hold on, straighten it out, straighten it out. No, stop. Straighten your wheel out. There you go. Hold on. All right, ready? Come on. Straight. All right. All right, brother. You're good. Dump it. You're good. I was in the way because you were gonna make it perfectly.
All my momentum.
I know, I didn't think you were gonna make it because it's so soft now. I'm gonna get rid of I'm gonna put these in first. I'm gonna put them in first, just to get rid of them. Just dump it, yeah. Oh, you okay? They're fine. Yeah, you can take them out, right? You take those tanks out, right? Yeah. To get that pointy down, because that cuts the tarp when he tarps it. Try to, hopefully it don't fall in the hole. Yes, sir. All right, so here comes Corey. You know, I honestly, I think that jumping jack is a waste. I really do. All that does is just spread stuff around. If I compact this thing in lifts with the back of my bucket, using this oh, Corey made it in. We're not even showing him. Corey's 2 for 2. I want to say. He's going. All right, that's good. He's in the void. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Just saying. You gotta have a little crazy in you. It works. It works. We're what? Yeah.
Now?
Yeah. Corey, pull forward a little bit and then vibrate. You have a load too? We're gonna be in good shape. fine now. We tested it a little while ago. Still working fine. So now I'm putting 20,000 pounds over it. So we asked to put a solid piece of pipe back. Didn't matter. They said put that back because the gutter's not even working. So we're just gonna reinstall that. Jammer. Is Jammer 2 for 2? Nope. Nope. Is he ready? Ready? Right there. That's good. That's too high right there, bro.
Dude, that's the end.
I know, I get it, but...
I mean, this could go down 8 inches.
Yeah, so remove that a little bit.
4 inches, maybe.
All right. It's an aggressive pitch. Look at that. Look at that.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right. So we'll lay a little, what's it called? Filter fabric over it. Because they use that product, and I'm sure it's not the case throughout. But we'll just get a little bit underneath it here for stability. And that's how the pros do it. I think. I don't know. Okay, folks. So they say we got rain tomorrow, but we can kind of work with this, right?
Oh yeah.
We're just doing all topsoil. We're gonna bring in some.
Bring in one truck.
One truck. It doesn't matter if I like have to keep tracking in and out, because we'll just filter our way out. All right. Sign us out, Craig.
Again? Me?
You don't have to say another fine job. Just say,
See you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow. Adios, amigos.
We didn't finish a job, though.
I know, so.
And edit to the next day.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Edit to the next day.
Good morning, everyone. How are you? Another Tank Master show. But today's a little different because we're wearing red. Why are you wearing red? Because it's just our way to give remembrance and to show honor to all of our men and women in the military. Look at what they do. They've devoted their life. They've sacrificed their lives. Their families are home, worried about them, proud of them. We're proud of them. This is the least we could do. We'll honor them. So red stands for RED. Remember, everyone deployed. Do you? Because I always will. And I'll make everyone on this team wear red. Except for Corey today. Oh, look, he just went, hey, Corey, I just said except for Corey today. And he went and got his red. That boy, he's a good boy. But that's the smart thing to do, leave it in the car. And Corey is a thinker. He's a little crazy, but he's a thinker. Good morning, men. What's Mike hearing? The latest scores? No? He's just sitting in the truck. All right, well, we got some work to do here. We got some tanks to put away.
It's full.
We're full. Okay. Not the best timing over there. That, if I open that small box trailer, it looks great, right?
Yes, we cleaned it yesterday morning.
Good boy. Okay. I'm gonna go get my white glove and do a test. You're not happy on that. Good game last night.
Finally.
Good game last night.
Bad outcome.
So what's our plans today? We're taking we're taking 2 masons, big red full of topsoil, and another mason of stone, or? Sam says yes to that.
Or you think Big Red's gonna get up that hill?
No, it's definitely not. But towards the end of the project, we can dig out a big red, and I'll dig a scoop and track, and then come back and, you know, fix what we do. No. You ain't getting it. It's, again, certainly not with you driving.
Best driver.
Because we've all seen how Craig drives.
You missed it.
Sam was 2 for 2.
We went go-kart racing. We went go-kart
3 out of 3.
racing.
Jammer was
Passed
2
him,
for
let
2.
him by, passed him again. It was bad.
Okay, there's just too much negativity over there.
You came out with another comment.
Well, it's just you
Passed
didn't.
him.
So then
Let him
we'll
by.
let you try to make it up the hill again, Craigie.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because I don't know. You're,
My driving ability is just.
I know you keep saying that. No one's ever witnessed it though.
Yeah, you just got hit by a 75-year-old man, no?
I got hit by. I didn't do it.
You got hit by a.
He hit somebody.
I was a parked car.
When was this?
On the highway,
On the
on
thruway.
87.
When?
When we were heading to...
2 weeks ago? What do you mean?
to
That's right.
You got hit.
Oh my God. Hey, and I'm going to show you that video right now.
Look at this. I'm in my lane. Some guy just hits me. He's currently hitting me. What are you doing? What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm in my lane. I'm
trying to cut in.
I'm in my lane.
No, you're not in your lane. We're cutting in because there's an accident.
No, I have a whole video of it.
Yeah, good.
I do.
Because you see everybody else trying to cut in.
I'm in my lane.
I know where you are. Let's get out and do what we got to
Do it. I'm in my lane.
We got to try to. You got to get your
I'm
insurance.
working. Look.
Let me
I'm
have your insurance.
You gotcha.
Let's call the cop.
You want to call because you can't drive.
Exactly. Because there's a backup and like other.
Well, that was something, wasn't it? Okay, so let's just load up some dirt. I don't know, maybe we'll put a little music montage behind it. Here comes Mike. Good morning, Mike. Mikey thinks Green Bay is beating Kansas City this week.
Me and Craig have the same score?
Oh, on the pick'ems?
No, on your $100.
Oh, that's right. I made a $100 challenge this week of the results of that game. So which I don't even remember doing. I black out periodically. So that's what's happening. What's going on with that pile, bro?
We're gonna go to it right now.
We can't keep it covered. We can't keep it covered. Look at that. I said, guys, cover my $5,000 pile of dirt. Tried.
That's 3 rolls of plastic.
Tried is the key word for failure.
3 rolls of plastic.
3 rolls of plastic wasted. They love when I do this. All right, so if you can remember when we left yesterday, there was still a little depression in that void. We needed a little more crushed concrete, so we won't fill this up all the way. And then we're gonna go a couple of masons and big red of topsoil. That should do it for today. It's supposed to get very warm today, so that's actually good. I don't have to deal with frozen. We should have actually started a little later today, but the Friday, so the boys want to get home, which I understand. I was told by the representative from H2M that they are going to run a 48-hour rush on that age date. So today's Friday. They told me they'll have the result on Tuesday on what's the percentage that they're covering for this spill. Went over the numbers last night. It's closer to $45,000, not my initial number. We took out 80 tons, almost 80 tons of contamination. So all we can do is wait. So that's where we get the title from, is State Farm the Grinch that stole coverage. I hope not. All right, here's our pile of topsoil here. We just got a little upset here. This is from actually that leftover topsoil from Westchester. We just came and dumped it. We should have covered it, but just got to come over here and do a little maintenance on this area. I don't want to deal with clumps today. We'll deal with it when we get at the property. Plastic everywhere. In 1 year's time, this plastic that you're seeing, it used to be $73 a roll. Now it's $175 a roll. Same plastic, 6 mil. That's frustrating. Okay, we are at the site. Last day stuff is really mushy. I'm not sure. We got Corey in it. All right, Cor. You got one shot at this. Don't hit the truck, please. Here goes. Nope. Chain it. Let's chain. I didn't think so. I just don't want to make ruts right there, brother. Is he coming? Successful.
Just open that? No!
No. He's down there. Is it popped open?
Yeah.
He's trying to get the chain out. Hey, you should have seen the expression on his face. I don't know, you think that would hurt?
I mean,
If you quickly got down on the ground and took it like a man, I think you'd be all right.
Sounds like a Saturday for you.
Okay, Craig. What does that even mean? What am I doing on? Oh, more dirtiness, right? I get it. Okay. You kids, boy. Looks to me like we could have used another load. Good game.
Jammer from 10 years ago to 1 year ago would have said someone else do it.
Yeah, he would not do this. Oh! Why you stopped him?
I'm gonna hit the truck.
Bro, he had it.
Go forward.
Nah, he had it.
Go forward.
Jammer, if you didn't listen to Craig, you had it.
He's gonna hit the truck.
You want that,
Now don't stop. No, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Because I want him to do it again.
No.
Jammer, you had it.
Hey, get in that. I'm pulling you back. Get in that. Pulling you back. I just didn't want to pull the big red. Sam, if you didn't listen to Craig, you had it.
Oh, you wanted to hit the truck.
He had no confidence in you. You ready? Is the window down? Yeah, because now he can't hear me. Alright, so of course it's really soft here now, so I'm just gonna make a big rut. So I'm just gonna have Craig park right there. I'm gonna dig one bucket at a time, go sprinkle it. That's the smartest way to do this. The neatest way to do this. I'll get the most out of the amount of soil I have. This is all I have left. There's about 11 tons in that. So we'll trek back and try to spread it nice and thin, still without hitting that wire. There it is.
Let's take the love imprisoned in us and let it go. The lights out, I feel you. You're inside, but this room, you're close by. I can't move, paralyzed at the sight of you. You walk up, your hands out. I stand up, my guard's down. You whisper in my ear, paralyzed at the sight of you. 'Cause you keep us out of sight. And it's true, in the sky. All your lies, all your lies. All the way to the midnight hour. All the way we go, we go. All the way, we're gonna fly out and run it wild until the midnight hour.
Okay, folks, we got a little bit of cleaning up to do here. 78-ton remediation. 15 tons of topsoil back in. Not too bad. I will let you know on Tuesday. Today's Friday. I'll let you know Tuesday on what was covered. Okay, well, we were all loaded up. And when I asked her to look at the property, she asked us to move the truck back 3 feet. So we're gonna unchain everything, remake a mess, and pull it back 3 feet. Customer is always right.
What?
Customer is always right. Dude, this ain't the best way to do this. Except if the transmission breaks free on that.
Massive chunks on the other side. Give me a little bit.
Oh my God. Officially, this is not how I would do it. More to you, I can come to you. You're the one that told me to stop.
It doesn't fit into the, I didn't know it didn't fit.
Like a little baby. Okay, folks, that's another fine job by Craig, Corey, Mikey, and Jammer, and Casey, and Krista. It should have been Sammy.